Okay guys, time to start something new. I'm going to be doing a video series every Wednesday. So this is the first one, Wednesday, September 16th. I'm going to choose an oil from our Silver and Six kit each week to cover just a little bit. And then I will also do some business tips. So feel free to leave me feedback on what business tips you'd like me to talk about. Today's oil is Inner Child. Inner Child is an amazing oil. It has a ton of oils in the blend. We've got orange, tangerine, ylang ylang, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, jasmine, lemongrass, spruce, and neroli, which is orange blossom. So based on that list, you can probably tell, but it has a very floral scent, very sweet, but not like sickly sweet. I really like it. Sam really likes it as well. It's a really nice oil blend. It was created to help you connect with yourself, your inner child, and it helps sort of reset your emotional balance. I like to tease Sam that he needs it a lot because he basically was born like a 70-year-old man. So now he's like in his 90s. And so I tell him that he needs to use it. I am a very, if you've met me, light and fun person. So I'd say I'm pretty well connected with my inner child to begin with. It's a great oil. Highly recommend looking into it if you think it's an oil that your family might benefit from having on hand. All right, so today we're just going to talk a little bit about building with Young Living. I'm going to talk about how we did it and share a little bit about how you can too. So we started in Young Living about 2.5 years ago. We 6 years ago had started this sort of down spiral of health. Its base issues were our diet and our environment, toxins in the air and in our house. So we turned to Young Living after learning about how some essential oils actually were adulterated and was not going to help with the issues that I had. We have recently passed the 2-year mark of no doctors and no need for medications and things like that. Very happy that we have a healthy lifestyle going on now. Chose Young Living from just the seed to seal, obvious benefits of the purity that they care about and the standard that they uphold. Also, we have multiple pets, and it is a company that's highly recommended by holistic veterinarians. And we use a very holistic approach to taking care of all of our animals, and so it was really in line with our lifestyle that we were starting to form. And we couldn't be happier with the results that we've had with our pets, but also super great stuff for us too. Living the optimal wellness that you can have is an incredible experience. So how we did that, we went from sort of testing the waters as a business to making the rank of silver a year later. By then, I was replacing my entire income from 2 part-time jobs. So with a serious commitment, this is very doable to replace at the least a part-time income, if not more, if you're seriously invested in making this work. I use social media a lot. I recently cut back on social media some, but I still utilize it as a tool. I just wanted to create a smaller world for me. It was becoming a bit of a distraction. And so I made some drastic reductions in my friend list. I spend a lot less time on social media. I'm still there to help people, but I wanted a personal connection with people. And with 460 some people on my team, Facebook wasn't actually really the way to get to that. Phone calls and emails and things are how I'm connecting with people these days. And it's still a great way to get in touch with me if you have questions. But I have a phone, obviously. I'm using it right now. So you can always give me a call too. Friends and work were the other ways that we shared. And the amazing thing with work was that we recently sat down and figured out that 1/3 of the people that we have contact with daily at work have signed up. So they saw what we were doing, what was working for us, and they were interested as well. So the basis of sharing Young Living, you don't need to know the comp plan. You don't need to really know anything other than you're using the oils, you love them, they work, and you share it with people. So love it, share it. It's really simple, and we're there to help you with the rest of that. If you share it with someone and they're not interested, ask if they know anyone who is. That's a really great way to expand your network really fast. So my tips for today are I want you to share today, especially if you've noticed you haven't any signups in a while. Have you been talking about your oils? Because if you haven't, people probably don't know you're using them and they aren't interested. And the key to optimal health is using your oils daily. So especially if you haven't used your oils at all, use them today. And I want you to post a status on Facebook or Twitter or whatever is your key social media network about the fact that you use the oils. And really easy way to stay compliant is that you only talk about healthy stuff. So you can't say I used an oil to cure this. But you can say that this oil made me feel great. That's completely compliant. Then the next thing I want you to do is sometime in the next 2 weeks, take a picture of your most recent order. If you have not ordered in a while, you really should. You're missing out on a lot of great products, especially the new stuff that they just came out with. It's totally awesome. I might even do a video about that. Take a picture of your latest order. If you don't have a latest order, then go, find the last thing you order and take a picture of it and just, post about how you love it. And then the last step is that sometime this month, I want you to find someone who needs the oils. And I want you to message them or call them, which is so much better, and just say, hey, I've been using this. I love it. I think you might be interested too. There you go. They do that with their friends, and then boom, boom, you have a team. Team of 400 and some. So it's really not rocket science, and you don't have to perform brain surgery. You just really have to use your Young Living products and share them. So I'm going to end with that, and feel free to leave me comments if you want me to cover something else. I'm running out of time here, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.